What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the Riftbreaker. We are making our way along, and it's time to do a few more improvements to the base, and one thing that I can use right away is without a doubt another communications hub. Remember, the more communications hubs you have, the faster the research is going to go. And then additionally, upgrading those, of course, is going to give you the best amount of research as well. So let's go ahead and pop down one more. We're just going to build that one right at tier 4 here. And then what else do we have to do? Let's take a look and see what we've got queued up here. We've got level 2 of that alien flora cultivation. I got the nuke mines, superior mech repair, and then headquarters level 6 going right now. We've got everything researched that we can here in the alien tree. Let's see, we've got that harvester going right at the moment. Now, what do we have next for objectives? Well, it's time to move to a new area and do the basic recon mission. Next up, I think, is going to be the acidic plains, and let's take a look at our loadout. That hasn't changed since the last episode, so I've got a minigun and my plasma rifle. I've got a rocket launcher, grenade launcher, and then I've got the 2 punchy gloves for melee. Let's go ahead and head on over to the acidic plains here and see what we can do. And here we go.
Environmental scanning in progress. Ashley, my senses are indicating a highly acidic atmosphere composition.
Fluoric acid condensation is definitely abnormal compared to what we've seen in other parts of the planet. Something must be emitting the acid straight into the air. Let's look around to see what we can find.
Now, this particular mission is kind of an introduction in the campaign to one of the little game events. Anyone that has played survival mode is probably well aware of the event I'm talking about. It's kind of rough. It's definitely tough to deal with. This one here, a lot of folks like to use a flamethrower with a range mods on them to clear this out. And the reason being is you got a little bit of creeper world in your Riftbreaker here. So you're going to be killing an expanding enemy. An enemy that's going to grow and cover the entire area if you're not careful. Now, we are on the hunt for that one now. Of course, the game is having me search for it. So we're looking around and trying to find where this goo is. So let's go ahead and run around, see what we can come up with. We are just going to wreck it up with our minigun and our absolutely awesome weaponry here. I just love this loadout. It's my favorite weapon loadout in the game, no doubt. The minigun is an absolute thing of glory. If it didn't spray so much, so fast, and potentially lead to ammo problems, I think I would dual wield these things all day long just for the coolness factor, as the coolness factor is through the roof, no doubt about it. So now as we're running around this zone, of course, we're going to want to do some scanning. So the more scanning, the merrier. This is going to unlock those alien research nodes, but additionally, it's going to help us out with our cultivators. So we definitely want to scan as much as we can. The scanning can become quite tedious in the game, no doubt at all. So it is sending us up to the corner of the map. Looks like I did not find it, and it's going to just tell me. So let's go ahead and head on up. We see it is in this yellow area up in the corner. We need to go up there and do some investigation. Now I'm going to kind of scan everything I can on the way here. I've had some folks ask me about the bioscanner, and I'm not sure on console. If a console player can let me know down in the comments below what the, like what the keybind is to use your bioscanner, not your geoscanner. On PC, it's middle mouse button.
Light is scattering below their surface. It's mesmerizing.
They also contain a lot of rhodonites. We can use this mineral to construct high-powered laser emitters for our weapons as well as other equipment.
I like it. I like it.
You already had me convinced at lasers. We definitely need to learn more about these crystals. We should research rhodonite handling as soon as possible.
Rhodonite handling. Let's go ahead and add that up to the queue here. And where is that going to be? Right here. So let's go ahead and add that one in. Now, a lot of these alien researches, as you see here, this research is unlocked after completing a campaign objective. A lot of them are tied to campaign objectives. We are going to just keep on scanning here and get our way over. Now, this particular objective, as I mentioned, you got Creeper World in your Riftbreaker, so this objective will be expanding as we make it over that way. So I don't want to spend too much time just dilly-dallying around here. However, I do feel like it's pretty important to get as many scans off as possible. Let's just keep heading up that way. This is another area where I just don't intend to keep a base here. So I'm going to go through and complete the objective on this one, but I am not going to put down an outpost and keep this area. Let's just keep making our way over. We got quite a few baddies over there.
Getting dense. A fog is forming up.
Better get ourselves healed up. I don't want to blow all my ammo either, because I know there's going to be a very...
It's affecting the efficiency of our solar panels.
It's going to be very, very intense on the ammo consumption once I get over here.
It shouldn't last for long.
Alright, and here we go. And here is our enemy. So, this is quite rough. It's quite brutal. These things will expand and expand and expand quite aggressively, I might add.
The acidic fumes are much denser near this growth. This thing must be responsible for the highly corrosive atmosphere in this area.
This life form is multiplying very rapidly. It is subdividing its cells, similarly to Earth-based yeast. The fluid inside these cells is highly corrosive. Please keep a safe distance.
We got a whole gang of enemies coming our way. So, yeah, anyway, you're going to spray down this acidic yeast here, and then...
We should study it further before setting up a permanent outpost in this area of the planet.
It's going to keep expanding, but as you blow it up, you see it's going to explode. So you're going to be getting a big acid splash on the ground. That's going to do mad damage to you. Let's see if we can't get these butt blasters taken care of here. There we go. We got more. Luckily, those guys are pretty easy shots. Now, this is where the flamethrower would come in. So, you could bring a flamethrower over to this area, get some range mods on it, and it's actually going to do fairly well with clearing these out. Additionally, it's going to light the ground on fire there, and that will stop the expansion for a time being. But holy crap, man, we got just some mad groups of enemies here. Now, the objective here that I'm trying to reach is scanning the plants that are on or in between this big growth here. So I need to make sure to scan all of those as we're making our way over. Use your personal radar scanner quite a bit, and it's going to let you see exactly what enemies are there. Now, you have to make sure you scan them before you blow them up. And, you know, I get a little trigger happy when it comes to these little outcrops here. So you do want to make sure you get your scans off prior to blowing everything up there. Let's see. I think we're good here. Let's take care of Rocky here. Looks like he's resisting something. He's resisting the... Oh, actually, he's resisting both of those. I guess we will spray him down here. I was hoping to conserve my ammo, but... we will burn that one on up. So we're still just making our way around. We're looking for these yeast growths. And then we want to scan the plant that's in the middle of them. You see, like, just right at the edge of the screen there, there's one. We got to scan 10 of these things. So
technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Let's make our way in a little bit further. We have another one in there. You know, it's RNG. Sometimes there's multiple of the plants inside, sometimes not. And we're just getting wave after wave of enemy here. Looks like we have another one this way anyway. Let's see. Do we have one up in there? We do indeed, but let's get this baddie blasted here first. So, like I said, got to scan 10 of these bad boys, so you got to be cautious. We don't have an outpost here, so if you die here, you can reconstruct here, but you're going to have to run all the way back through the map. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at that flamethrower that I was talking about. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, I never researched it. All right, so we won't be looking at the flamethrower after all. We'll just spray our way in here. So, yeah. These growths are extremely aggressive, though, particularly in survival. If you get one of these on survival mode, as you no doubt will, you really need to make sure you get on it right away, because it can cover the map, and it will cover the map. Try to get these baddies scanned here before we kill them all off. It's the one thing about the game that I don't enjoy, is the scanning, particularly with enemies that are on the move like that.
I can feel the ground shaking, and my scanners are detecting small eruptions of acidic gases. I think an acidic eruption is coming.
Acidic eruption is coming. Oh, joy. Let's switch over to our punchy gloves for this one. As we know, we're going to get zerged by a big pack of enemies as soon as we get this going here. And, yeah, here they come.
Strong acidic clouds. The acid is going to corrode everything within its range.
Going to corrode everything within its range, including us. Get these packs burned down here real quick. I tell you, I swear there's nothing in the game that compares to the punchy gloves as far as survivability. Now, if we take a look at the mini-map, it was lighting up a few areas. That, of course, was the corrosive areas that we wanted to avoid. Luckily, none of them were anywhere near us here, so I had no real issue there. Continue to make our way around. Here is yet another one. We got a plant just right on the edge of the screen up top.
The acidic gas is dispersing. The eruption is over. It's hard to say how often these may happen.
Wow, big old bit of damage on that one. Let's just mow these guys down here since our health is low. Almost out of ammo. We'll switch it over to rocket launcher and grenade.
Weapon dropped.
Oop, and nope, and we get the death run. The glorious death run. Oh, man. Now, the problem with this is not that you died and that you have to reconstruct. The issue is those things are growing and growing and growing. So they're going to be covering more and more area. As I mentioned, in the campaign, it's not as big of a deal as it is on survival. But in survival, it will overwhelm your entire map very, very quickly if you're not careful. So you definitely need to get in on those guys or super duper quick. And we've got just so many scannables here. Yeah, I just feel like it's the one area where I feel like there could be some improvements on. Yeah, I'm not really sure why, but I just absolutely hate the scanning. It would be nice if it was much quicker. Particularly with enemies. You know, obviously the plants, you know, those aren't really a big deal. They're just going to sit there, but it would be nice if you didn't have to spend so much of the time scanning things. Just so much to scan. Little hitch there with the saving. Let's go grab our weapon back, and then we'll continue to look. We still need 5 more of those acidic yeast samples. So, here we go. Now, you see this expanded out quite a bit from where I was just at. Nothing scannable yet. I'm hoping not to kill them. It actually doesn't look like it. Now, you see the root in the... Oh, there's one right there. You see the root in the middle, the thing that I'm actually scanning. Those, when you kill those are what's actually spreading the yeast. So that's going to spread the infection. So as long as you kill those, you're going to stop the spread there. Get this big guy down real quick with the punchy gloves. And then we'll switch back over to our rocket launcher, grenade launcher combo. It's definitely pretty beast for killing any of the tankier mobs. It does really, really good. And then let's get back to mowing it down. Now, where was it? I think it was up this way. Getting a little scan off will help you identify that, and it'll actually help you find where the source of it is. Like you see the root in the middle. On the mini-map, if you look, it is the little yellow dot in the middle of all of the red. Well, by destroying that yellow dot, you stop that little patch from spreading. So, something you want to do right away. Now, where are we at? We're almost up to the corner of the map, so let's make our way over across the top of the map here and see if we can't find some more. I'm going to keep scanning as I go here, though. There's lots of baddies on this map. This map is not super forgiving as far as the bads. There is no shortage, that's for sure. And here you see we got a big old group just down to my southeast of where I'm at.
Acidic clouds heading our way.
More acidic clouds.
Construct any buildings while it's raining. We should prepare quickly.
Now, luckily, we're not actually concerned with constructing any buildings. So let's get this one mowed down, and then we'll find another patch. Now, normally, like if you were on that survival mission, although it's something you need to take care of right away, there's only going to be one. It's not, well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to jinx anybody, but normally it's just going to be one of the little nodes. So as long as you get over and take care of it, you're going to be good. It's not going to be spread around. Where this area, of course, is kind of the introduction to it, so they're spread around all over the place. And we'll throw a quick scan so we can see the enemies coming in here. And here they come, so let's just go ahead and burn them all down. These enemies, too. For me, a lot of the challenge in the game is the stuff that explodes and is on the ground after you kill something. So it's not necessarily, you know, most of the mobs are really, really easy to kite around, but if you're not careful about what you're walking into, ugly things can happen, no doubt. This pack gonna come and get on me here. And what do we have there? A stone statue. Lovely. Go ahead and burn these guys out. We only have to scan one more of those. Wow, man, these guys hit really, really hard. I'm going to keep my distance here. Try to stay on the move, strafing. That way I don't get hit by their projectiles. And let's see. Let's keep making our way over. We got two big messes of them right over here. Let's see. Can we get to the one right here? There we go.
Okay, that's enough samples to start researching them in the Alien Research Lab. Interesting. We found traces of palladium inside the acidic yeast samples that we just collected. It might be a good idea to search for larger colonies of this life form. They might indicate the location of higher concentrations of palladium. The acidic yeast colonies that we've observed seem to grow from a central root inside the colony. I'd like to study a living colony in its natural habitat to gather more data on how it gathers palladium from the environment. We'll need to construct a local research station near one of the colonies in order to do that. We'll have to download the necessary technology for that building if we don't have it yet.
Ashley, I'm afraid that the research station will not be able to scan the colony from a safe distance. It would have to be placed very close to the root of the colony to work properly. We will not be able to build anything that close to the root without being overwhelmed by its growth, especially given the fact that we do not want to destroy it.
I think that we can prevent the colony from overgrowing our base by covering the soil with a structure that the acidic yeast can't grow on.
Standard floor tiles are going to be corroded by the colony.
We can prevent that. Now that we know the type of acid that this life form is producing, we can research special anti-corrosive flooring that will protect our base. We just need to build the research station on the anti-corrosive floor tiles. We've finished researching rhodonite handling. We can start researching new laser-based weapons and towers. They are going to be an excellent addition to our arsenal. However, we will first have to gather some rhodonite to craft the new gear.
The red crystals that contain rhodonite are relatively common in the acidic plains biome. However, I detected an interesting location with a much above normal condensation of their growth. There should be a lot of rhodonite in that area. I've marked the rift gem coordinates on the orbital scanner interface.
Select new Excellent. Let's go there as soon as we've secured the current objective. The eruption is over.
All right, so it's telling us to return to headquarters, but it kind of clued us in on the next objective. We're going to be going somewhere and collecting rhodonite. Now, rhodonite is said is going to drop from the red crystals, and we can actually get a little bit of a head start on that right here in this area, just by grabbing the rhodonite that's here. But I'm not going to hang out here. Same thing with this area. You can always save this area by putting an outpost down here. However, if you look at the resource nodes, there is some resources here, but they're few and far between, so I'm just not going to bother with this area. Now, if you did build anything on this area, so say we got, you know, a base built up here, we'll call that a base. When you leave the area and the area is discarded, it's going to refund everything here. So as we go back to our headquarters, it's going to ask us, there's no permanent outpost in this location. Teleporting to a different planetary waypoint will discard this position and you will not be able to return to this area. Are you sure you want to continue? Well, yes. As we saw here, there's just not many resources available, so we are just going to blow this area. And since I had placed that solar down, it's going to refund it to me. Now, I'm obviously full on carbonium, so I'm not going to get anything back out of it. But if I did have space, it would give me that carbonium back. So if you do build something there, it's not, you know, even though you're trashing the area, it doesn't really matter that, you know, that you're going to be trashing the area. You're going to get all of your stuff back when you leave. So let's head on back out. That's going to unlock some more research for us. And I'm thinking we may end up having a little bit of a raid coming in on the base. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that as well. Now, it told us to research the flooring, which, where is the flooring here? Here it is right here, Anti-Corrosive Floor. This research allows the Riftbreaker to build a special floor variant that is impervious to all kinds of organic and inorganic acids. Now, by putting floor down, you're going to basically stop the expanding of the yeast. Now, additionally, we got environmental shielding acid. That's going to help us out as well, just from getting our buttocks walloped. And then, since we completed a little bit more research, we are going to also unlock a new weapon here, the laser. So let's go ahead and get that one researching as well. And then, let's check and see. I don't think we can actually start. Can we start with any other form of handling? We got cobalt, titanium, palladium. It doesn't look like we can actually start with any other form of handling yet, but solid material storage, that's a big yes. Tier 3 ammo factories and ammo storage, that would be a big yes as well. Tier 3 walls, oh yes, please. And then that tier 3 of the geothermal, solar, and wind power. So let's get all those things researching. And then, let's see, let's head over to...
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Let's head over to our cultivator here, and I want to just check and see if we have got anything else unlocked. Just from that. Yeah, we actually unlocked quite a few things. So we're doing the Vitreous Pura Viridius, which is the uranium, carbonium, and ironium. Let's see, what else did we pick up? We've got a couple more things, but I think we're going to stay right there. I don't think we're going to place another cultivator yet. However, we are going to have cultivators across this area, giving us some more resources as we expand out. Now, we didn't get an invasion. I thought we were going to... Oh, I spoke too soon. Now, one of the things I keep talking about, and I have failed to do yet, is put in another armory. So, actually, I do have 2 armories. Okay, so I don't have to necessarily sweat that. We've got the 3 communication stations down. Let's see, where is this invasion coming from? It's going to be coming over from the east. So we're going to have some coming up from the south. We're going to have some coming down from the north. I think the thing to do is to get some mines out here and set up. We got, what, about a minute and a half.
A new technology.
We could come out here and get some things set up. Now, I never armed this entire side of the map. Holy crap. Well, that needs to be addressed right away. Wow, and I'm out of ironium. The ironium is getting burned like a mofo right now, so we're gonna need to get some more ironium tapped. We got problems here. We don't have a single defense over here, and you know this side is gonna get hit. So I think the thing to do is gonna be to give myself as much assistance as I can and set up a bunch of mines over here. I mean, ideally, I get some ironium flowing in here really quick. I am burning it fast, though, that's for sure. We're only creating 1 per second right now, and we're using 8, it looks like. So, let's get it cleared out so we can see what's going on up here. Definitely going to need some guns, some radar, etc. up at this corner of the map. And we're going to have to do a whole lot of manual killing for this one. And oh, wow, look at that. I didn't realize we had one of these objectives right here. Comes the little Zerg. Get these guys all walloped. Here comes the attack, but I'm going to go ahead and grab this objective arm right here. This one's really close. Oop, missed one. Now, I am hoping they go south and don't come to this wall right here. Oh no, but they're coming this way, of course. Of course they are. See, and what did we get out of that? We got power jump energy. Very nice, very nice. So we are going to have to mow these guys down. We're going to do a bit of scrapping versus these melee mobs. And then I am going to switch it over and get the spray down. In fact, let's just start spraying right now, because we have got quite the build-up coming. Now, this is going to be bad over here. This is just going to be bad. Not having any defenses set up over here needs to be my next priority, 100% for sure. And we are out of ammo, so let's get our big boys out, get some rockets and grenades flowing. We'll be able to get through this pack, but, you know, obviously you want to have a better base design here.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are
Get these mud guys out. Ooh, we got something good there.
under attack.
What was that? That was a cluster projectiles mod.
Has been destroyed.
Let's keep working them over here. Did we get this area cleared out? It actually appears like we got all the bads over here, but
Tower destroyed.
we've got some certain ironium issues going down, and it looks like the south side of the map is where the big Zerg came. So we got to get out here and get some work in here. And it appears like I'm really slacking on this side of the map, too. I mean, we got a lot of enemies here right now. We don't have very much in walls holding them back. So, oh man, this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. Let's stay over here in the safety of our wall, and we'll grenade them all down. Of course, you can build the little platforms to stand on where you can shoot over the wall. But, oh man, we are getting destroyed down here. This is the biggest hit we've had so far, no doubt. I think we're good now to get out there and blast them up. And looks like we handled it. But boy, that was a little sketch. Woo! This area got trashed. Holy crap. So, well, I know, or I see what areas are in need of improvement. And it is this corner and the other side. So, you know, having an area with no weapons over there is certainly not a good thing. Let's get this area protected up a little bit more. Now, do we want to go back or forward? I think we want to go forward here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and grab that. we're going to have to get our walls and stuff down. Let's place them. I forgot to upgrade that first set of them, but we can go ahead and just spam upgrades. Now, I got tier 3 walls coming as well here. But holy crap, that was a walloping. Now, it may be time to think about a second perimeter. And this area, I think, is a prime example for it. You know, obviously, I'm going to have to get some guns rebuilt here, but I need to get my Ironium dealt with here before I can get to that. But what I mean by that is creating a second layer of wall. So going something like this, giving me a little bit of additional protection out here. And basically, it's just going to give me a little stall zone where any towers that I do have here are going to completely wreck things. Now, this is what my whole base is going to look like before it's all done. Might even go with the 4s out here.
Turbine efficiency is not going to be that great.
But we have got to get this corner taken care of. Additionally, we've got to get that top side all armed. And as you see, we are just burning Ironium like there's no tomorrow, so... So we're going to have to tap into some Ironium here as well. Let's see what we can find. What do we have that's unlocked now? Well, there's one right there that's really close. There's one here that's relatively close. Actually, wow, look at that. We got a huge cluster of stuff right here. Now, I could tap into that stuff. Now, that stuff's going to be getting destroyed quite on the regular here. But I could tap into all that stuff out there and just chain right on out to it. So let's work on that because, yeah, we need a little bit of love here. So we're going to have to work on our Ironium, but I think we're doing pretty good. We were able to hold that attack off, even though we were completely unprotected on those sides. But that is going to do it for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Now remember, I am doing a full interactive playthrough over on Twitch almost daily here now. So the game's got extremely robust Twitch integration, meaning you get to directly interact and choose what happens, what events I get. You can help me, you can hurt me, you can do anything you want to do over on the Twitches. I'll actually be streaming that a little bit later on today as well, after getting this video uploaded and all edited up and everything. But we've got a little bit down. Why do we not have power there? Things are not connected for some reason. Let's check it out. Oh, it looks like it's right here, huh? Or now, here it is here. There we go. So we got our power back now. That Ironium should be pumping, and we should be able to get things gunned up here pretty darn quick. We got one little carbonium deposit there. Holy crap, would you look at that? I just can't leave that 139 behind, though, so let's just go ahead and snag it. I'm going to put down a higher tier just to get it knocked out as quick as possible. And you know what? Just because I don't like to upgrade these out here if I don't protect them. However, I do need to get that Ironium flowing, and one thing for sure is it is not flowing. So let's go ahead and get upgrades on these as well, just to get a little bit more Ironium flowing in. But that will do it for now. Thanks an absolute ton, and we will kill that big baddie here in the next episode. So thanks again, y'all, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.
Hostile.